Helen Dulac for Cease the Grease TV, and we're here celebrating Earth Day in the amazing Perot Museum of Nature and Science. And I am lucky enough to have with me Christina from the Perot. Christina, please tell us a little bit about this fantastic museum.
We are an amazing museum filled with 11 different galleries covering numerous topics in science, and each of our galleries is completely interactive. You can really have a hands-on experience with all of these topics and concepts found within the building. It's also a very green building, you may have noticed. There's actually a living roof here that actually will collect rainwater, and it will actually go down into our cisterns, and we reuse the rainwater in our building.
Well, you know, we're part of Dallas Water Utilities, so we're all about water, and the Perot Museum was nice enough to have us come out and do some biodiesel demonstrations and let the public know about the Cease the Grease program. One form of energy that cooking oil can be turned into is actually biofuel. And the chemistry to do biofuel is actually not that difficult. It requires potassium hydroxide. You're going to need 4 grams, and that you use a scoop when you measure your potassium hydroxide. So you want to measure out 4 grams of this, and then you're going to react this or dissolve it in methanol. Methanol is a type of alcohol. You need 50 milliliters of the alcohol. What you do is you're going to dissolve the potassium hydroxide in with your methanol. The important thing is that you need to have all of your potassium hydroxide completely dissolved. So this could take maybe even 10 minutes. This is also an exothermic reaction, which means it will release heat as the potassium hydroxide dissolves. Once you get this dissolved, you're going to add to it 150 milliliters of used cooking oil. Then you want these two to mix for hopefully as long as 24 hours until you can see a separation. After this is mixed, you're going to get a separation of 3 different layers. So here's an example of one that's already separated. This top yellow layer is actually the biofuel. This white layer inside is actually glycerin. This could be used to make soap. Then this dark layer is actually all the extra and unreacted chemicals. This is basically our trash layer. You take that fuel and you add water to it, and you're going to agitate it just like your washing machine. So you're going to agitate it for probably about 10 to 20 minutes because you're going to remove and extract all of those unreacted chemicals. And then after this is done, you can let it sit, and you'll see that it will separate into 2 distinct layers. You have your clean biofuel on the top, and then you have your dirty water on the bottom. So the next time you have used cooking oil at home, instead of throwing it away or pouring it down the drain, recycle it through the Cease the Grease program so we can turn it into energy. So how else do you think the Cease the Grease program and the Perot Museum can work together?
I think by doing more programs together like this, showing a great partnership that we have and we've had for quite a while now, I think we're able to really communicate to the community all of the amazing things that you are doing and that we can do together, and to promote people to help conserve and to save water.
And so please look for us to be working together in the future. This is Helen Dulac with Cease the Grease TV.